city of Fort Worth. This is Thursday, November 5th, 2020, and this is morning meditation. And as always, thank you. Thank you for coming and joining and being involved, participating, in essence, showing up. Thank you, because in this, you're doing more than showing up, especially for me when we talk about doing meditation. If this is your first time here, your second, your third, your 10th, your 200th, know that in unity meditation is a process of us moving closer to the truth of who we are. And today's idea in which we focus on each meditation comes from our daily word. Dailyword.org is where you can find today's not only the word, but an affirmation and a reading and a Bible verse in relationship to that word. And today's word is joy, which doesn't sound like too bad of a word to me, because joy is something that so many of us hope for, want for. And when we have it, hope for and want for more of it. I think it's interesting that the founder of Unity, who were Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, but Charles Fillmore says that when he talks of life, that life doesn't emanate from our mind. And it's not a psychic or purely mental quality. It doesn't spring from the physical. Meaning, just because we have a life doesn't mean that that's the source of our life. That life is divine, it's spiritual, and its source is God, is spirit. And that the river of life is within man, within you and I, in that spiritual consciousness. So, not our human consciousness, but the spiritual, that of source, of divine, of God. And he says of joy, our word for today, that joy is the happiness of God expressed through his perfect idea, man, human being, you. And we won't focus so much on his choice of pronoun there. We'll just really recognize the point that he's trying to make for us. And that is that God happiness is expressed as you. They're inseparable. And he also goes on to say that you can quicken this understanding, this new life in that experience, and be vitalized of your mind and your body only by contacting spirit. So he's saying, you know, that life is divine, spiritual, its source is God, it's spirit, and that in contacting spirit, we can revitalize, be vitalized, to me recognizing the joy that is ours. So it's contacting spirit. What does he say contacting spirit is? The classic of unity, and that is contact is made through prayer, meditation, and good works. We do a pray-in later on. We might dwell a little more on what he means by prayer here and good works, but includes meditation. So meditation is doing what? It's allowing us to settle into the silence, which is that awakening and awareness of our divine self, our divine nature. It's allowing us to contact that which we already are. That we do a wonderful job of putting thoughts and ideas and barriers in the way from us experiencing and expressing fully that divine self. And that meditation helps us cut through all of that chatter, if you will, to discover what's already there, our true self, our true nature. So with that this morning, let's take joy into meditation. So if you'll join me, bringing the idea and the intention and the experience of joy here with us, moving into our meditation time, knowing that joy is part of the experience and makeup that I am. As I sit comfortably, relaxed in my chair or on my cushion, with my spine tall, perhaps your hands in your lap, relax your shoulders, your belly, your legs, your thighs. You may close your eyes. You may soften your eyes. Just fill in, feel the connection that dwells in you as you. And as you breathe, inhale and exhaling, you're softening your body, opening into this connection, into this awareness. Feel the tension release from your forehead, from your scalp, from your shoulders, from your belly, from your thighs, from your legs, and from your fingers and your toes. Relax. You're allowing yourself to settle into your seat, momentarily being aware of the pressure of the chair, pressure upon your body, and that's affirming your connection to the earth, but the connection of who you are. Wherever you are connected. Continue settling in, rooting down, deeper and deeper is your connection. Rooting yourself in your connection. There is a flow between you and the earth, and a flow between you and your connection. Because that flow is the presence of you, awakened to your divine self. This connection supports, like a great body of water. As you rest in it, you're supported. It gently moves. You feel the flow, the ebb, back and forth, the gentleness of it also moves within you. You continue to relax. You continue to allow yourself to be open. Open of your heart, open of your connection. And with this openness, I accept I am one with all life. I am one with the infinite. My life is divine life. Your life that is divine is abundant, prosperous, and joy is within this abundance and prosperity. This joy is in the air we breathe, the flowers we smell, the homes we live in, the life that we live. There is joy. God is the infinite source. God is the infinite that you are. God is principle, immutable, unbreakable. You and God are one. You have infinite possibilities to access. That means in this instant, you have unlimited access to the divine flow, to the divine flow of joy. There is plenty. There's overflowing. There is always more than enough. More than enough to share. Joy is yours for the claiming. Joy is yours for the sharing. Allow yourself to keep rooting down. Wherever your thoughts may have taken you, return. Settling in, rooting down, returning, stepping into and being the silence. This is your birthright. Keep returning to the silence. Settle in. Settle in and be the silence. Settle in to that which you are. Silence. In the silence, your volumes, all that can be imagined, you are. and you are precious. And know how extraordinary, beyond the small and insignificant, and into the profound. You are one with silence, with source. You are silence, source. What breathes is divine. What walks and shares joy in the world is divine. You are divine. You recognize divine source, good, all around you, within you, without, and with an awareness of you as divine joy, open-heartedly sharing, flowing, being divine in your life. You realize you're connected to not only infinite abundance, supply, but connected to all beings. And they too are connected to infinite abundance, supply. And at their depth, they too are the same one thing: divine, love, principle, God. All that you do today, this recognition flows forth. It pours from you. Because right here, right now, you are rooted in the truth of who you are. Divine and joy expressing. And your day is filled with joy and divine expressing. And in this recognition that source and divine is who I am renewed. Peace flows forth. The joy, God happiness becomes my life. And returning now to the awareness of my body, awareness of my breath, the rise and fall. I notice with each breath and with each heartbeat, this joy is mine. I know who I am. Not in future tense, not in past tense, now, always. And I have gratitude for this recognition of myself, and for the joy and possibilities that are revealed in each breath, in each heartbeat, in each moment of my life. And so it is. Thank you for being with us today, joining us in this time of meditation. I invite you, as always, there's something worth discovering at unityfortworth.org/calendar. Because there's always something week to week being added. So there's something there that will be new, but there might be something there that's an old staple that you just hadn't discovered yet. So go check out unityfortworth.org. Discover the calendar, discover the blog, see what else is there that might be something that you find is valuable and returns you to that recognition of you as joy. With that, thank you. See you soon.